Good evening. Tonight I'm doing some breath work that is meant for calming, and we're not going to use any music. If you'd like to use some music, you can, but we don't really need music to make this work. This is going to be a brief session that uses some of the things that we incorporate with the language of breath. Actually, so let's see. Wait. Where am I? I'm backwards on the screen. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and get into a seated or lying down position. Close your eyes and simply begin to observe. Simply start to become aware of your inner state. Bring your awareness to your forehead and observe that when we focus our awareness in one place, oftentimes we observe things that we didn't observe before. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows, bringing your awareness down to your jaw. Relaxing your jaw. Bringing your awareness down to your neck, your throat, and all the space between. Just observing what you feel. And we're not trying to feel anything specific. We're trying to feel what we think we should feel. Just bring your awareness to your throat and your neck. Now bring that awareness down to your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your chest, your upper back, exploring all the physical sensations that come up. What we're using is our sense of interoception. This is one of those senses that often are overlooked. We sometimes think we have 5 senses, and then if you have a 6th sense, you see dead people, but that's not the truth. We have many other senses. This is one of them, the sense of inner awareness. Bring your awareness now down to your low back and your abdomen. Just observe any sensations that you feel there, no matter how small, no matter how minor. Maybe you observed something you didn't observe before. It was there already. We're just using our awareness. Bringing our awareness down to your legs, tracing them down to your knees, your calves, your shins, and all the space between. Trace all the way down to your feet and allow your awareness to rest there for a moment. Resting in your feet, just feel your feet. And now what we're going to do is a very simple language of breath exercise. The simple act of pulling our awareness with our breath. So empty your lungs, awareness in the feet, and now take an inhale nice and slow. And as you inhale, trace your awareness back up from the feet all the way up to your head. Nice and slow, all the way up, pulling your awareness up to the top of your head so that by the time you have full lungs, your awareness is at the top of your head. Hold there with an open throat. Do not close your throat. And then relax that breath out, letting your awareness come out and letting that awareness come back down through your throat, neck, down through your chest, upper back, down, all the way down to your feet. So that by the time you're done with that breath, your awareness is in your feet again. Allow your awareness to rest there as you take a pause. And now we're going to take a deep breath again, pulling that awareness up from the feet all the way up to the head, nice and slow. We're not trying to go fast. We're trying to be accurate with our inner awareness, pulling that up to the top of our head, holding with open throat, full lungs, awareness at the top of your head. And then just slowly bringing it back down again. Tracing that awareness as you exhale slowly through your nose. If you need to exhale through your mouth, sometimes that helps us to slow down our breath. That's okay. Ideally, it's through your nose, and allow that awareness to come all the way down to your feet, so that by the time you finish that breath, your awareness is in your feet again. And pause, open throat, observe, and repeat, pulling that awareness up from your feet all the way up to your head as you inhale, expanding your ribs as you go, bringing that all the way up to the top of your head, so that by the time you have full breath, full lungs, you're at the top of your head again. Holding, open throat, full lungs without constricting your throat. Awareness up at the top. You're doing great. Stay with it. Now, exhale again, nice and slow, bringing that awareness back down. This is an exercise that helps to marry the two things, your breath and your sense of internal awareness. These two things are foundational for breath work. So often we jump ahead and we think that fast breathing and hyperventilation are king. You can't really even get very much from that until you master this. Pulling the awareness from your feet up to the top, pausing with full lungs, open throat, and right back down again. Exhaling nice and slow, tracing your awareness down. Tracing your awareness to the point that it's like every tiny little molecule in your body, you can trace that all the way down as you breathe slowly, all the way down to your feet, so that by the time you finish the exhale, your awareness is in your feet. And then pause with an open throat. And then trace it back up, in through your nose, pulling your awareness, expanding your lungs, so that by the time you have full lungs, again, your awareness is at the top of the head. This is a practice that you can do for long periods of time. We're going to do it just a little while longer this evening. This is how we start to embrace this inner awareness. It's not about huffing and puffing and having this out of body experience. It's about having an embodied experience using your breath and awareness. Pulling the awareness up, open throat. We're never closing that throat. Exhaling down, pausing when we have the end of that breath, when we have the awareness in our feet. And again, all the way up to the top of our heads. And repeating back and forth. You're doing great. This is a centering practice. And this is at the very core of the language of breath philosophy. Yes, we can go faster, we can go deeper, and all those other things. But are we really going deeper? Are we really getting much more out of it if we can't stay embodied? So really feeling. And as you trace your awareness now all the way up, as you trace it back down, maybe remind yourself that everywhere that I feel is me. All 37.2 trillion cells. I am observing this event that I am. Have you ever considered that we are an event, not just this static thing? 37.2 trillion cells make up who you are. They're all working together. It's an event. That is you right now. This moment will never happen again. We are tracing that. We're becoming more aware of it. With every inhale, we're tracing that awareness up, observing this amazing event that is you, tracing the awareness right back down. It's simple, but it's also very complex. We're digging into the essence of what it is to practice breath. It's more than huff and puff. It's more than just one thing. The essence of it is centering. The essence of it is building a relationship, of becoming more aware of what we are. We're almost done with tonight's practice. You're doing great. Tracing that awareness up, just observing how this feels. Full lungs, open throat, awareness at the top of your head. tracing it right back down nice and slow, really trying to trace. Sometimes there's a difficult spot. Sometimes there's a part where it's like, it's weird. I can't really feel that part. It's okay. Don't worry. You're doing great. Stay with it all the way down to your feet. Let your awareness rest at your feet for just a moment. Open throat, pausing, and then coming back up. Now, this is a practice that is at the very foundation of this is the philosophy of breathwork that I personally practice and teach, the language of breath. But it should be something that every breath practitioner learns, because it's so foundational to embodying a breathwork practice. So you can continue this practice as long as you like. This is Wednesday Night Breathwork with me, Jesse, here on the Breathwork channel, every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. I hop on and I guide you through breath. I want to thank you for attending this evening. This has been a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you next week. James is, he'll be Saturday. He's always Sunday night. So Sunday night scaries, if you get those, you can do some breath with James Sunday night at 7 Central. And then I'm always Wednesday night at 7 Central. Thanks so much. Have a great night.